video 3 of the Necromancer build. Sorry, in Elsweyr. Give me just a second to get started. Trying to pull up some stuff from my comments. I'm sure it'll be a second before people actually get to piling in anyway, so we should be good. I'm kid free right now. I was gonna go out and go do something, but nothing as of right now that I really want to do besides maybe look to go buy a motorcycle, which my wife told me I shouldn't do, so I guess I'm just gonna stay home and play some games. Alrighty. Clear off my desk. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. I guess I'm gonna try to go see what I got in my inventory. Nothing right now, really. Alright, battery charging. I've got my character up to 25. I really kind of want to go grind out this spot. I've got some, scrolls. I don't know why, but the game has been real laggy here lately, like frame rate dropping.
Terrible. What should I do?
Woo! Oh! I don't know if y'all know about that jump, but I really probably shouldn't be posting this spot. 'Cause, man, it's been really good here lately. It's definitely not one of the best spots on the game to grind, but as of here lately, nobody's really been to it. So it's actually been pretty freaking good. Because when there's nobody here, it's definitely a good spot to grind. But when there's people here, not so much. And this person looks like, I don't know what he's doing. Guess we'll find out. We will find out soon. Okay, okay. But this is a really good spot, definitely to grind if you're just trying to rank a character up real fast, which the only reason it's that good is because not a lot of people are, I guess, really grinding it anymore. People are more likely using the that one spot in Green Shade, which I see a lot. So this spot tends to be a lot faster because you've got 15-20 people grinding one spot. You lose a lot of XP. Yeah, you can group up and stuff, and you know, if you're just trying to grind for money, but I'm trying to grind for money and also XP on this build, so it's definitely a lot faster to come to a spot that is pretty dead, and this spot is pretty dead as of late, so oh no! Get it, look, see, look, normally I got 2.4, I got 1.5k off that because he came over and messing with stuff. 2.1 and 2.4. But, I guess I could go do some more missions and get into more dragons. I'm really just trying to get this character where I want it to be. So as of right now, we are level 25. Let me adjust this camera view real quick so I can. I guess I won't. I want to see my XP bar, but. No, 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 no! He's messing my spot up. Look at him. Jacking it all up, man. He always got those randoms. Looks like there might be a few people here. Might have to roll out. Come back later. Come back later. What's going on? Staff. But if y'all don't know, this spot is right here, Cold Harbor. You just gotta get to this hollow city if you have a friend. It's got the waypoint, you can fast travel to them, get it, you just run. Pretty much spawn in, run right here, run this direction, go off the bridge into the water right here, and just come up over here. It's definitely a nice little spot when you don't have random people like this. Lots of times this place is dead and there's nobody over here. Probably because it's the weekend. But most of the time, it's pretty dead. And also too, if you're grinding, you want to try to just get with one other person. You get a multiplier if you do it with one other person. more than one, two to the group though, you'll start losing XP. Let's see if this person, yeah, I'm not gonna, it's probably not gonna stay. I really want to use my XP scroll, but I don't want to use it if they're keep messing with the spot up. I'm still using level 6 armor. I just got pretty much experience and glyphs. I mean, Munda Stones, whatever. I don't know what the hell it's called. Munda Stone effect. Yeah, this person's definitely following me. Yeah. I should have seen that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna roll out of here and go do some missions. Alrighty. Go to the horse stable first. Alrighty. Damn it. I don't want to go around. Wonder if I got a I do. Sacrifice. I did not want to walk all the way around that. Sorry.
Well, aren't you off in a hurry?
Ooh, shit.
Chimera's waiting for you inside. If the dragon circling overhead spells us, I'll try to drive it off.
Zamarak will assist.
Yes, I'm sure your fists will make all the difference.
If there is more to this ancient temple, I do not see a way to access it. This is the right place. I can sense it. But nothing in this chamber looks like it can make the moons move, or open a path to Joan or Jode. What are we missing, Fiveclaw? And Riddlethar knows I have tried everything I can think of. I held it out, I presented it forcefully. I even shook it vigorously, but nothing happened. I do not know what else to do. My memories and the Kunzari stories, everything jumbles together. Too much research has crowded my mind. Wait, maybe... I remember one thing Mother used to say. Maybe if I repeat her words while I hold the pendant. When an Equina's blood calls, the shadow dance begins.
By the moons, you opened the path.
You go ahead. Zamorak and I will deal with the dragon outside. Somehow.
Moons watch over you. Come, Fiveclaw. Let us see where this leads. Beautiful. Why was this hidden for so long? This place has guardians, it seems, but they could not stop the betrayer.
Alrighty.
The betrayer sent. He came this way. That relic. See what you can make of it, Father. The spirits awakened. The temple recognized me. I am becoming attuned.
Yeah, y'all fight them. I want to go up here.
Please, Sir Cadwell, you're part of Kunzari's Krajun. Why are you doing this?
I want what Kunzari hid away, and I need to move the moons to reach it. If a few cats must die along the way, what of it?
You're insane.
You talk to your new god like that? Manners!
The temple. It shows us how the betrayer became attuned. Another temple relic. Activate its fire. Moving the moons causes an eclipse. That opens the way to Jode's core.
It's almost a shame how Enequida's faithful keep throwing themselves at my blade. Almost.
Yeah, I like this guy. He's taking care of my light work.
A final temple relic. There it is. Activate it, please. Now, Fiveclaw. We need to reach the temple sanctuary.
Sounds good to me.
Wait, my friend. Let us talk before we confront the betrayer. The ancient memories become clearer in my mind with every passing moment. We follow the same path as the heroes of legend. Kunzari.
What's going on, chat?
The betrayer. They all walked these steps to reach Jode's core. I see the truth of the myths and legends.
About to go kill the betrayer.
Kunzari tricked Calgrantid into storing the might of
At least we're gonna try.
Jode's core. Then the heroes of the Krajun lured them into the halls of Colossus and sealed the doors. Yes, he murdered Kunzari and then came to this temple to gain the power to move the moons and open the way to Jode's core. You see, the path only appears at the moon gate of Anequina when the moons are aligned, as in an eclipse. True, but many died before they lopped off his head. The betrayer was the greatest warrior of his day. If it comes to a battle, it will not be an easy one. There is an apparatus in the sanctuary, linked to the larger moon gate. That is what we seek. We are about to enter the place where the betrayer faced his greatest failure. Where he died at the hands of the remaining heroes and moon priests. We must make sure history repeats itself. The shade of Anequina darkens with rage whenever I think about him. Even before his betrayal, she detested the man. He was vain, proud, a great sword fighter, but full of ego and hubris. Perhaps that's...
Ugh. I need to go get me a cup of coffee so I can wake the hell up. Wake up at 4 in the morning to go to work. Start getting a little tired in the afternoon. Alright. Let's go knock this dude out.
My portals, you. Let me open wide.
Oh shit. We just murked the betrayer. He almost got me though.
The betrayer did something to the apparatus. The moons cannot hear my plea. No, The betrayer has set the moons in motion, and they will not answer to my song. There is nothing to stop the dragons from using the moon gate of Anequina to reach Jode's core. Not yet. This apparatus moves the moons, but the moon gate of Anequina creates the portal to Jode's core. Luckily, I sent forces there to defend it from the dragons. We will join them. But first, the members...
What's going on, chat? Drop a comment down in the comment section. Say what's up.
Anequina's memories show me how she once used the dragon horn. The combat dragon horn you gave me. It needs to be energized. Have its power restored. Activate the nearby temple relic, and I will charge the dragon horn.
Alrighty.
Zara, Anequina, Cadwell, John, and John. All of it into the dragon horn.
A dip in cold hardest refreshing
My homie.
blizzard, and I'm fit as a fig tree. Now, where's the evil me? Where is the fiend? Let me at him. I returned as soon as I could to help you give the betrayer a good threat. I feel tip-top, I must say. I thought it was the cozy confines of my beloved Cold Harbor. But I suppose it has more to do with the destruction of my other half. Well, good show. The world is saved. That doesn't sound good. Let me think. If I concentrate, I can recall what was going through my despicable other self's mind. He wanted to make sure no one could stop the path from opening. He promised the dragons. I'm afraid not, at least not from here. He did something to the apparatus. It can't be used again. Chimera might be able to separate the moons, but she'd need to do it at the moon gate. She looks a little peaked, though, doesn't she?
I am all right. Cadwell, can we use your portal to return to Rimmon?
Of course, Chimera. It's ready.
What's going on, chat? Drop a comment down in the comment section. Say what's up. We just defeated the destroyer. Now we're about to take out these dragons, hopefully. Still working on the new build, trying to get them to level 50. What we got going on here?
The eclipse of Gareshri has already gone to the moon gate of Anequina to take charge of the forces there. We will join him shortly. Thank you for helping with my attunement, Five Claw. With you and my ancestors beside me, we will find a way to stop the dragons. We stopped the betrayer, but not before he set the moons in motion. Soon they will align. When the eclipse occurs, the moon gate of Anequina will open and grant access to Jode's core, which is exactly what the dragons desire. Some, but not a lot. Luckily, we anticipated the connection to the moon gate and sent Gareshri ahead with whatever forces we could spare, which was not as much as I would like. I just wish we had something else to fall back on. The combat Dragonhorn is charged, but we still do not know its full capabilities. We must not waste its energy, so we will save it until absolutely necessary. We should make our way to the moon gate now. Tell our companions. Our companions left the palace to wander.
Alrighty. Going back to talk to Codwell. A lot of. Dang, we talking to everybody apparently.
Quiet moments to meditate have been rare since Zamorak returned to Elsweyr. This one needed some time alone, especially after helping Tharn with the dragon at the Shadow Dance ruins.
Welcome to the
But
channel,
you look like one who
peoples.
has important news, my
If you're
friend.
new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Zamorak suspected that would be our next destination. This one noticed that the moons have shifted in the sky, moving in a way that breaks their usual pattern. The betrayer's doing, yes? Then we still have a chance. Zamorak has pledged his honor to Queen Kamira. He will not break that vow. This one has a purpose again, and will see it through no matter the cost. Queen Kamira, attuned to the lunar lattice. Zamorak never expected to see such a miracle in his lifetime. This one prays that it will be enough when we stand against the dragons. About what you would expect. Tharn used flashy spells to confuse the dragon until it finally gave up and flew away. Then, we encountered a squad of Uraxians led by a necromancer. Those Zamorak dispatched.
Who's closest? Well. Guess we can go here and sell some stuff real quick.
Everyone.
Blade of the Betrayer. Probably just gonna get rid of that, to be honest.
Hello, come to partake in a before the battle cleansing. I find it prudent to make myself pristine prior to the start of a slaughter. In my experience, the subsequent blood and gore adheres much better to a well-laundered body. The Moongate. I hope to wash away the memories of the betrayer, and some stenches can't be removed with soap and water. I'm sorry I made the moons move, my friend. Sorry I helped the dragons. But before I became the gallantly gaunt, soul-shriven form you see today, I was the betrayer. I originally did all the terrible deeds that led us to this place. I'm rather ashamed. Dash it all. Yes, of course, that was my plan all along. Make up for my past atrocities by helping the nice cat people defeat the evil dragons, just like the hero I was before I became the betrayer. Tally-ho, then. I'll head to the Moongate now and meet. As nice as these facilities are, I miss the boiling plasm pools of Cold Harbor. Hot enough to melt the skin right off your bones. What an invigorating sensation. And your point is?
Really? Oh, man.
Wine used to rejuvenate me after periods of intense exertion and spell casting. Now I can barely taste the stuff. A good thing too. Khajiiti wine is cloyingly sweet, like drinking candied plums boiled in moon sugar. I presume you have news? The Moongate. A noble but futile proposition, I fear. The Khajiit should pack up and flee while they still can. Let the Alliance armies deal with this. Show them some fights are more important than deciding whose posterior best fits the Ruby Throne. No. Just pondering other options. Too much of what we're facing was the inadvertent result of my actions or the actions of my family. Dragons, Euraxians, necromancers. The responsibility falls to me, and balance must be restored. Would you stand a chance otherwise? Without my arcane and strategic insights, anything you try is destined to fail. I won't have that on my conscience. Now, allow me to finish this sickeningly sweet inebriant. One last indulgence before the end. By the way, I believe I understand the purpose of the dragon horn. After much consideration, the use and function of the ancient instrument has become clear. The Dragon Guard were clever, I'll say that for them. Theoretical knowledge isn't the same as practical experience, but I believe I understand the fundamentals of its operation. The Dragon Guard prepared a horn taken from a massive dragon and engraved it with arcane runes, giving it astonishing power. Oh yes, I'm fairly certain of that. And I found historical references indicating the Dragon Guard gifted such relics to key locations, for their protection, you see. The one you located was originally in Rimmen before it was moved to the Sanctuary. We have neither the time nor resources to move the large relic, but the small horn you brought back, it's called a combat horn, by the way, was designed to be carried into battle. Once charged with energy, its sound weakens dragons. One problem solved then. The next is sheer age. This ancient combat horn is exceedingly fragile. I'm not sure how many times we can sound the horn before it disintegrates into dust. For that reason, I suggest we save it until we absolutely need it.
Quiet moments between battles. I like to spend the time catching up on my reading. History, military strategy, recipe books. My secret pleasure is a good mystery, though. And the new Investigator Veil is a real page-turner. I've been waiting for the order to move out. I sent most of the Cygnus Irregular. Queen Urac...
Alright, so we're going to the Moon Gate. Question is, where's the Moon Gate? All the way down here. Figured there would be a freaking whatchamacallit down here. I bet there is. Oh, I'm tired, peeps. I'm tired. Oh, I woke up at 4 o'clock. Go do my job. So, I'm a little tired. Man, I hate this frame rate drop. Every time you travel from like way shrines or you load in, you get a horrible frame rate drop. And I'm on the PS4 Pro. I wonder if this happens on PC. Doubtful. Well, I guess depending on what kind of PC you have. Man, I'm not too fond of this place. 'Cause there's so many freaking deep spots on the map where it just plunges down. You gotta make your way across, and it takes forever.
Watch your step in the stitches.
Oh, harpies. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have any locks on me. I deposited them. Are we close? Fairly close. Not close enough. Oh, I thought that was a actual person.
Kingdom of fat priests and wealthy merchants. A survivor of plagues and wars, and only stronger for it. Rachin wonders if the kingdom will ever truly fall.
Whoa, internet connection. I think we'll be okay. Y'all ever watching my videos, y'all want to see anything in particular, know anything about the build, drop a comment down in the video, let me know. I can answer any questions that you would like. Or if there's any builds that you would like me to do, post it down in the comment section. And we can get it done.
It appears everyone has arrived. Report to Prefect Kalo 5 Claw, while I confer with the Queen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
An eclipse is an eerie sight, but where are the dragons? The moons come together and the sky grows dark. Ominous, isn't it? And strangely beautiful. Where are the dragons, though? And the remaining Euraxians? I assumed they would have started their push for the Moongate by now. As ready as we can be. The Khajiit militia and the Cygnus Irregulars have taken defensive positions along the path up to the Moongate. And whatever siege weapons we could get our hands on are set to repel the dragons. Not a chance. We only hope to slow them enough to give Tharn and Chimera the time they need to stop the Moongate from opening. Or find a way to shut it if all else fails. If the dragons don't reach Jode's core, we win. Wait. What's that noise? Dragons! Go join Queen Command.
Uh-oh.
I'll take charge down here.
It's about to get popping.
those fires out and ready the ballistic. Move it, soldiers.
Time for reckless audacity and daring do.
Uraxians. The wall has been breached.
Kill the cats and the traitors!
Up there. More Uraxians.
Oh.
I do enjoy cutting blackguards down to size. Damn it!
The bot is through. We need to reach Queen Chimera. No! Stay with me, old master. Gareshri still breathes, but his injuries are serious. He needs a healer. With Gareshri injured, someone else must take command of this position. Make sure the Uraxians and the dragons encounter him. Yes, my friend. This is Zamorak's chance to finally atone for his past mistakes. Wait, what is this? The dragon horn. This one doesn't know why Gareshri was carrying this. But you must take it and reach the moon. Go. Now, Five Claw.
Maybe I should have walked the left. Let's get to Amda before the moon's completely alive.
see how the moons align with the ancient gate. The lattice opens a path to Jode's core. But how did you get the dragon horn? Where's Garishri? And why are the sounds of battle so close? Did the Euraxians overrun our defenses? Garishri? Hurt? And the Euraxians behind our defenses? This is not good. Not good at all. Well, we still have the dragon horn. At least until the power runs out. The power, yes. But not the knowledge and experience. I will continue to try to move the moons and close the gate. But you will need to keep the Euraxians from taking this position. I am counting on you.
How? Oh, wow.
Dragon horn.
Chimera, wait!
We stand on the sacred plane of Jode. The dragons went down into the processional. They seek to breach Jode's core. From the memories I absorbed at the Shadow Dance Temple, Anequina and the Moon Priests came here to honor the moons and set them on their way after their sacred joining. This is also where she helped Kunzari hide the dragon's power. Here, on the plane of Jode, the memories become clearer with every passing moment. Kunzari was able to use Calgronti's own greed against him. The dragon sought the power of Jode's core from the beginning, but Kunzari offered him even more. He offered a way to combine the natural power of Jode's core with the mystic might of his loyal dragons. Calgrontide's greed was his undoing. Now, he finally has an opportunity to steal all the stored energy for himself. We must stop him!
Mulamnir, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
Avoid Mulamnir.
Go no farther, vermin.
Calgrontiide is absorbing Jode's core. As long as the moons remain aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Ty. You must deal with the near 5
Here we go. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
You dare to face me, morsel?
I'm putting a dent in his hell.
Yes, brother, I will make this quick.
Oh shit. I wasn't even in it though. Man, I bet I have to restart all of it too. It's not even doing nothing to his health.
You amuse me, little insect. Yes, brother, I will make this quick.
What are y'all over here doing? Absolutely nothing? I need to drink some coffee, man.
Sus, chi,
I wonder if I'm gonna die. I'm probably supposed to get in that damn circle. I just now seen that. Just seen that circle. I'm about to do this all over again. Not even gonna attempt to really get up there because it doesn't really affect him anyway. I don't think it's gonna affect him until after one of these scenes. Woo! And I died again. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's try this one more time. It's probably not meant to be played at no level 20 something. Just saying. And I'm getting shit.
Yes, brother. I will make this quick.
Wasn't no surviving that shit. Oh yeah, there goes some health that time. Yeah, this shit ain't even affecting me. Pretty much just probably a DPS that you gotta do to get him into the next cutscene. Just enough to get him into the next. That's my guess. Bullshit. Ah!
These fleas, brother. You have my word. Good
Woo!
Die, insect, die!
Whew. Okay. Hey! New to the channel, go ahead and drop a subscribe button. Deleting, for beating the dragon. We done killed Mulamir. That's the guy we scared of, though.
I need to finish the ritual. Joan and Jode,
That guy looks crazy.
It belongs to me.
You ended the eclipse. But that means
the moon gate is closed. We are trapped, yes. But Mulamir is dead, and Calgrontit has been defeated.
Oh, hello.
Well, if you just joined up, we just beat Mulamir. A little late to the party, but you can always hit that subscribe button.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
We have closed the moon portal. Alrighty.
Queen Camilla, have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the Euraxians. What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us that most of the Euraxians and dragons fled when the moons parted. Our own troops have not returned, but the Main has sent an envoy.
An envoy from the Main? If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
We did it, Five Claw! We put the moons back in motion and defeated both Mulamir and Calgrontit. I want to thank you for everything. Elsweyr is safer today because of you. Just being on the plane of Jode clarified the memories I inherited at the Shadow Dance Temple. I saw the ritual in my mind and performed the actions. Oh, too bad the Dragonhorn did not survive. At least it lasted long enough to banish Calgrontit. He did grow larger with every infusion of power he absorbed, but the horn dislodged him from Jode's core, which allowed me to finish the ritual and end the eclipse. After that, a concern for another day, yes? I cannot be named queen without the main's blessing. That, however, is my worry. For now, you should rest. We must honor our fallen and learn the fate of our troops at the Moongate. And after that, we will celebrate a new dawn for Elsweyr. We have accomplished much, my friend. We overthrew the tyrant, Euraxia Tarn, defeated Zumag Foom and the Betrayer, even killed at least 2 dragons and made the moons move in the sky. If only I could shake this sense of impending doom. Nothing specific. Not really. I guess this sense of worry will stay with me until I know the fate of Gareshri, Zamarak, even Prefect Kalo. I would return to the Moongate, but other matters require my attention. Namely, the envoy of the Main. That is just it. I have no idea. Moons, my head pounds. The effort I exerted at Jode's core was not without a cost. Five Claw, could I convince you to determine the fate of my soldiers and our friends? I appreciate your assistance, my friend.
Man, I get people in and out of here, but I can't get people to stay.
Then bring word back to me.
Like I said, if there's anything that you want to see, want to watch, that'll keep you more interested, comment down below. Also, make some comments down in the chat. Make little things more interesting, easier to watch. It's hard to be active and in conversation when nobody's talking to you.
Far from it. But without Calgrontid and Mulanir to lead them, they are solitary beasts without a grand plan. Colossal, dangerous beasts to be sure, but not the overwhelming force they were under their dragon leaders.
I'm definitely trying. I'm trying to get us there. We just fought the dragon Mulamir. I don't know if you were here for that. It was a good one.
Euraxia discovered the Kunzari stories, and that led them to the betrayer's head.
Alrighty. But I definitely understand what you're saying. I'm definitely trying to get y'all that. Let's see where we gotta go next. Turn the fate of the commander soldier. Where is it saying to go from here? Here we go. I'm not sure I'll make that. Oh well, we're gonna try. But thanks for dropping a comment. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. That wasn't just there. I swear it wasn't.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room?
No problem debating on buying.
Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
It's pretty good. A lot of people have liked it. A lot of people are playing it right now. And have you played the game before?
Empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth.
You're talking about the DLC, or are you talking about the game in specific?
And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit... Excellent. You won't hope the room is... Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange
on
the
XBX early
place.
on,
What a
whole
relief.
game and
I
DLC.
can't tell you how hard it is to wash
Xbox
bloodstains
early
off
on
of
and whole
cobbled
game.
floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts.
Yeah,
foliage,
I was kind of in that same boat. I kind of dropped off for a little while playing some other games.
I own this and
But now
several
there
other
definitely
properties
is a
throughout town
ton
now.
of
It pays to diversify. Of course, that means
game
I've
that
got to
they've
look out for a
added as far as
variety of kobolds,
DLCs.
too, but hey, no one ever said the
So,
real estate business was easy.
if you haven't been on the game in a while, and you can, my suggestion would be get the pass and just get this Elsweyr DLC. I don't think you can play the Elsweyr DLC with the pass now like you used to. You'd be able to just buy the pass and it would give you access to everything. Now I'm thinking you have to buy this DLC. I'm not 100% sure.
It's good to see you, Five Claw.
But they've
We only
definitely
just
added a ton
returned
of
and I
stuff.
have yet to report to the Queen. Chimera is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move at the eclipse end, but we haven't heard what happened after you entered the moon gate. After I was caught in
There's
that
definitely a
dragon
nice
blast, Zamorak tended to my wounds.
a nice add-on, them adding dragons back, giving it more of a feel of the Skyrim feel to it.
I was in and out of
Do I need
consciousness for
plus in the
most of what
DLC
happened
or
next.
just game and DLC?
Do I need plus? You just need the DLC if you're just trying to play Elsweyr. It just depends on what all DLC you've got. Because with the pass, let's see right here.
Is a subscription required?
As far as PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Plus, I believe so, because it is an online game. ESO Plus membership, it gives you, it says, see right here, it says you have full access to all DLC game packs, benefits from in-game. So yeah, you don't even have to buy the Elsweyr DLC. You can just buy the ESO membership, which is $15 a month, or you can get the year pass, or you can also get the 6-month pass.
Plus.
Yeah, ESO Plus would probably be the best bet if you're not trying to spend a lot of money. But like I said, you can save more money on it if you're going to put a lot of time into it and buy the year passes or the 6-month, or they also have a 3-month, but you don't really save very much on a 3-month. I think you save like $2.
Chimera is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move after I was caught in that dragon blast. Zamorak, I know.
Thought I already talked to him.
Oh, it's you.
But so far, yeah, it's been pretty good. You can go back and watch a few of the live streams I have. If you would like, I have some other videos of the gameplay and the fighting the dragons. It's pretty fun. This is a new character, so he's kind of weak. He's only like in 20s. So it was pretty fun fighting.
It was crucial to our survival.
Been trying to
When
do
the
a
moons
little bit of
separated, the dragons broke ranks. They seemed to lose
places
their drive,
to
their
grind,
purpose.
which a lot of the old
They
players
stopped
know where to
attacking
go,
and
but
flew off.
anybody that's new,
Not a moment
trying to
too
show
soon.
them some
We
places
had
where they can
exhausted
go
both
and
our
grind some
strength
XP and
and
money
our
pretty
ammunition.
easy. But I try not to do that too much because I know it gets kind of boring. Nobody really wants to watch that. Heck, I don't even really want to do it, but it's so much faster than playing missions.
Dragons abandoned the field of battle. They scattered like sand roaches and ran in all directions. I doubt they'll give the militia too much trouble going forward. We still have a lot to do to heal the scars left by
Game and
Euraxia
SO
and
Plus
her
sounds
mercenaries.
good. Gonna continue
I'll
to
offer our
watch.
services to Queen
Alrighty,
Chimera
well
and
thank
Lord
you.
Garash
If you don't
Ray.
mind, also
Let them
hit
use us
that
where we'll do the
subscribe
most
button.
good. If that's what they need.
Real
But the
experiences.
Cygnus Irregulars are mostly military engineers,
Yeah.
scouts, and trainers. We have a lot more to...
Zamorak is happy to see you, friend. After the dragons entered the moon gate and you followed, this one worried that all was lost. But then, the moons parted, and suddenly, just what you would expect. We held our ground against the swarming Euraxians and
Impress
the
me,
Necromancers.
LOL.
Repelled the dragons as best we could.
Impress you?
This one
So you can get the
let desert
game.
wind flow through his
So you
limbs
play
and
on
claws,
Xbox?
while our soldiers rallied to his side. Between
I'm
the
playing on
Khajiit
PS4.
militia and the
I've got
Sigmar's
a.
regulars, we held them
I
off.
was playing on the Xbox for a while,
When
but
the
I
moon
sold it because I
separated,
wasn't really.
Zamorak doesn't know for
I wasn't really playing it as much.
Zamorak hopes to serve.
But this game, I mean, it's got a lot of.
IDNT do the whole YouTube thing laugh.
I don't do the whole YouTube thing. Yeah, it's nice to get some subscribers and grow my channel so more people can, you know, get to see it and see more. I play a lot of games.
You sold 3 years ago.
You sold 3 years ago. Okay, I'm confused on what you said on that one. You sold 3 years ago? You talking about my Xbox? I'm confused on that last thing you said. You sold 3 years ago.
Yes.
Oh, my Xbox? No, I sold it probably 6 months ago. I had 2 of them, but I really got it to play with my friends and my cousin, and I do like the Xbox. It's just I was spending money on it, and I really wasn't playing it very much. So I got rid of it, got a Switch, tried to play some more games on that, because a lot of the games that I could play on Xbox, I could play on my PC, which I have a really nice PC, gaming PC for streaming and stuff too. Even though I don't really use it that much, but I like to use it on some nice games. But I love my PS4. I'm always been a kind of a PlayStation guy. I like the controller, the way it feels. I'm not big on the Xbox remote. Even though a lot of people do like the Xbox remote.
The healers. This one hopes the speaker wasn't gravely injured.
Have you done PvP on this game before?
We must settle the matter of Enequina's
Cyrodiil?
Kasia must determine if Chimera is the legitimate heir to the throne, and if so, recognize her claim. Certainly. But anyone can make such a claim. To be accepted by the Khajiit, she must be recognized by the main.
I miss Xbox PS4 players are crybabies. I have a Switch too.
Vouch for her heritage.
So you are on PS4?
I am ready.
And you got rid of your Xbox. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. The Switch is pretty fun. It's unique. I like it. Have you heard about the new Google system that's supposed to be coming out? Google Stadia? They're trying to compete with Xbox and PlayStation and the Nintendos.
But he refuses to see me. I understand that you and he share a special bond. Perhaps you could deliver the letter. The specifics concern the Tharn alone, but this one believes.
Definitely interested to see what they do with it.
And its impact on Khajiit society. No matter what caused the
I only played this for 2 HRS. I don't remember much.
This occurs naturally.
Okay, yeah, then
may become the next main.
Did you like Skyrim? If you like Skyrim, this game's pretty good. It's a little different though, with it being an MMO. But there is a ton of content, man. You got PvP, like right here. I'll show you real quick. Right here is the PvP area. There's some more PvP areas, like in dungeons and stuff in it. You can join different teams, which I mean, really you have to join the team as you make your build. But there's 3 different teams, and once you do, you can take over certain areas, like these little square things right here. I don't know if you can really see them, but inside where I'm putting it in right here, there's these towers.
I love RPGs and miss.
Yeah, these little towers right here you can take over, and as you take over, pretty much you're just going to like take over castles and stuff and try to win the war. They normally have wars for that last like 14 days, some are like 5 days. It's pretty neat. They also have arena battles, which is like PvP, PvE, where you can go battle like real big bosses and get really good loot. Let's see where we're going. It's definitely a fun game. You just gotta, you know, take your time and put time in it, unfortunately, because that's what it takes. A bunch of time crafting stuff. You want to learn how to craft and research so you can craft good armor, but also getting the good armor sets off of PvP, PvE, dungeons. I have a bunch of really hard dungeons. It's got a bunch of different stuff, or a bunch, you know, things that if you don't want to do just PvE, you can do dungeons with friends.
Stay for the ceremony. It's not every day we get to see a lovely cat receive a crown.
Nonsense, and don't call me Abner. Besides, I think I've overstayed my welcome as far as Chimera is.
As of right now, I'm just doing the Elsweyr Dlc. Trying to show people gameplay of that if they haven't seen it.
Cadwell, the two of
it
you
just came
can't
out.
leave well enough alone. No one was supposed to notice as I slipped out.
I've got a bunch of different characters.
Players friendly and active.
Oh, there's a ton of players. Lots of times, like, here, I'll show you something real quick.
I'm neither sentimental nor enamored of pomp and circumstance.
Get through this
My
real
time
quick.
in Elsweyr has shown me that I have limits. We saw no.
Alright, so pretty much little spots like this right here where you got your bank and wood crafting and stuff like that. Here's one of the main spots, which I can show you, which Grotwood is one of the big spots, and Reaper's March is a big spot. But this is a really big trading spot right here, Grotwood. It's one of the original places. I'm sure if you played a little bit, you probably know about Grotwood. But I can show you, like, right now. Like, there's a bunch of people right here. Level 36 is a new character. Let's see. But it just said, like, the other day, that said that there's 1.5 million people that have bought the DLC and were actively playing. So as of right now, since they dropped the DLC, there's been a ton of people playing.
My wounds are healing quite nicely.
This one has asked the Outlander to stand beside Chimera.
Damn.
Should I decide to give the
Yeah, there's definitely a ton of people playing as of right now. Which they've been adding. I mean, this game's been out for, what, 5 years?
During the battle at the Moongate.
Maybe 6?
Dragons and necromancers, I understand. But politics and coronations, they twist my tail, and their regalia, it pinches. Moons, I miss my leathers.
It's definitely worth getting if you're gonna get the DLC. I mean, get the ESO Plus. It also gives you a 10% boost on XP. I think it makes other things cheaper too.
But I know
Gives you
what I
also
must
gives
do.
you 1,500
Like Anequina and
crown
my other
points
ancestors
each
before
month
me.
you have it.
I must
So
stand tall
if you want to
and
get rid of it
accept my
after so
responsibilities
long,
with
as you
humility
save up
and
your crown
grace.
points, you can put those toward the
Provided
DLCs.
the Main's envoy
And then
confirms
after you
my right to
bought
the
all
throne.
of them, you can just quit using the ESO Plus and then just use what you bought. So if there's ones that you like, ones that you don't like,
I
that you
think
don't
she
really
just
play a
wants to
lot,
see
you don't
me
have to pay for
suffer
those.
until she acquiesces and places the crown on my head. Before the full weight of the kingdom falls upon my shoulders, I want you to know. I appreciate.
Alright, can we get into some missions? I've been talking to people for past 20 minutes. Oh my gosh.
The healers were able to do wonders, my friend. I almost feel like my old.
Who will confirm?
Are
that
weapons
Chimera
class
is
locked?
the daughter of King
No, they're not class locked. You can put whatever you want. Like, I'm using staffs right now. But you can see skills like where I didn't have a staff at the very beginning, so see I have the two-handed and dual wield. They've actually added I think they added the supers, the ultimate abilities to the weapons, which when I was playing
Do you accept
I didn't play this. I haven't played this game for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I just got back in it with this DLC and trying to get back into the game. But they've actually put ultimate abilities on your weapons. Used to, it was just ultimate abilities for the classes. But yeah, you can get any weapons, use any weapons. You can also go to like Grotwood or any of those places and reset your character's points and make different builds. So if you want a Magicka build, you can have a Magicka build, put it all toward Magicka, or you can reset all your points and put it toward a stamina build or different weapons. You can reset at any time, but these are your crafting things, the crafting skills which you can use to craft. You can have like different builds. Say you want to build for crafting, which you go in there and research and put all his skill points into like crafting, and then have another build that is more, you know, for battle, PvE or PvP. I've got multiple builds. I have like probably close to like 10.
Courageous Fiveclaw, I will make sure your deeds are sung by my people. They will be told from one generation to the next. As Kunzari passed into legend, so too will you.
Like, could I use a dagger and shield?
Just know.
Yeah. Yep, you can use a dagger, you can use the mini axes, you can use a sword. The only ones you can't use with a shield is great sword and great axes. Yeah, anything that you can dual wield, which they have like the dual wield axes, dual wield swords, dual wield daggers, anything like that you can add with a shield.
You appeared when Elsweyr needed you most. In our most desperate time of trouble, there are still dragons to kill and Euraxians to deal. Just it is. And all hail Fiveclaw, whom I name Champion of Anequina.
I thought it just gave me a...
Is there magic on swords and daggers? Like a magic dagger?
You can add spells to them. Yes. Yeah, you can add spells to your weapons and boost weapon DPS. I'll show you kind of what they have as far as like dual wield. They have like the fury where it like this is like a multiple stabs. Twin slash is where you like teleport and then you slash. A whirlwind does like a circle where it throws out multiple daggers. Let's see, there's other things too with other abilities, which is like magic abilities where you can add I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, I guess you could call it magic, but it just adds more DPS and stuff to the weapon, or adds like a what's the word for it, like a buff for the weapon or your abilities while using that weapon. Okay, I am confused now. Talk to the hooded figure. Okay, so I guess we've pretty much done all the missions for that. But they have, they also have the guilds, which you can join guilds and you can also buy and sell things. They have stuff on here that's worth a lot of money, like crafting material, which you can craft. Like your armor, like see, I'll show you these right here where I have, like this is only green, it goes white. You see how it says Helm of Julianos? it's only green, which is the first upgrade. Then it goes blue, purple, and gold. And the material that you have to use for that, see if I have it in here. So that's your honing stones. So this is for blacksmithing, for like metal armor, like heavy armor, swords, stuff like that. You have these materials, which the purple, blue, so it goes green, blue, and then purple, and then gold as the rarity. The higher you craft, like the higher your skills get for crafting, the less materials you have to use for crafting and using those. You'll get a percentage. Say I like use 1 Drew wax to try to craft a gold thing. If I only use 1, it's going to give me like a 20% chance of crafting it, or it'll just totally destroy. So you will end up wanting to use like 8 of them if you've got it fully maxed out, and it'll give you 100% chance of crafting that. And you'll get a major boost on your armor and to the traits of what it does for you. As of like right now with my character, I just have a basic crafting set on right now. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, I was in the wrong thing. So I'm using the helm, the Giuliano set, and the Magnus set. The Magnus set, what it does is adds maximum magicka, adds magicka recovery and spell damage, and then also too, if you have 5, which I only have 4, it grants a 8% chance of negating an ability. And then with the Giulianos, it adds a spell critical, maximum magicka, spell critical, and spell damage.
Knew he should have brought more.
And you can also run different like jewelry sets too. Like they have the jewelry sets down here, which will add different stuff to it too. But I'm not high enough level to have the jewelry sets that I want, so I'm just using basic. Because lots of times those you'll end up having to buy. They're kind of hard to find, so you'll go to like the guild traders. You can just buy those, or you can go farm them. See what we got here. Talk to the hooded figure. I guess I can just do a side mission as of right now. Ooh.
Peerless blade might be tall.
So much work.
Ah, greetings, Walker. Have you come seeking work? There is much to do here in Elsweyr. Much to do. All manner of work, Rook. Excellent. Don't forget to check back around. Oh, well, that depends. Who do you want to know more about? Rehir, Nisusi, or Battle Reef Tanorlina? Yes, Walker. Rehir speaks for Rimmons elders and clan mothers, and they expect a great deal from us. Some threats are too great to face alone. Massive beasts, cruel necromancers, all kinds of horrors. But if you succeed, well, everyone wants people to kill. Yes, Walker.
Nisusi has coin, if you have the time. Bandar teaches us to be clever and swift, but wise most of all. Wisdom means foresight, yes? And no one peers into the future like a Bandari soothsayer. The moons have much to tell us, but we need vision. Yes, this one. Not...
Found 3 magic trinkets. Not much to go on. Okay. There we go. Okay, well that's new to me. Daily quests. Guess that's something that they added in. Hopefully we'll get into some action here. Man, the frame rate dropping on this is I don't know what it is with coming out of the way shrines. Well, this will be interesting. Because this is a big maze. I guess we are going to go left. We are going to go left. Uh-oh, I think we have found one. So I'm gonna guess that one's gonna be here and probably there. That's my guess. I'm gonna go right here. If you're wanting more action though, like you're probably gonna want to get more into like the dungeons and stuff, but you'll have to go through and do a lot of the you know, PvE, rank up. There's some grinding spots too. You can watch in the one video I posted with the grinding spot. It's a really good one. And also too, at the beginning of this video, I posted a decent spot that's really good right now because of how busy the game is. A lot of people are not going to it, I guess because they don't really remember. So if you're going to start with a new build, like try to get you a friend that has those way shrines unlocked and get to that spot and just grind that out every once in a while when you get bored or got a little bit of time on your hands. It's definitely one of the best places to go. Looks like we got a boss person right here.
Nice, go check it out.
Alrighty. Well, let me know what you think about it. doing? Come on. Alrighty. Also, too, a very, very big tip. If you didn't really play the game very much, always check your urns. Because they drop very rare items, which can be sold for a lot of money. They'll drop through your motifs, which are really the crafting, I guess you would call skills that you learn from reading them. And if you find the rare ones that are hot commodity off in the store, you can sell them for a lot of money if you don't want them. Say it's right here in front of me. How many do I have? I have 2 or 3. So my guess is it's either going to be down there or down here. I guess I'm going to go ahead and check right here. Sure, there's one right here. Alrighty. Well, looks like that was it. Those guys. You take those guys out. I'm out of here. How's it going, everybody? Whew, fly. Gotta love flies in the summertime. So annoying.
So glad you're streaming. You're the only peon live streaming this right now. And I need to know whether to buy it or not. Laughing.
It's pretty good. Have you tried playing it at all?
Person.
Have you played any part of the ESO? Well, yeah, thank you. Dante, have you played it like at all? Like any part of it, or like you talking about the whole game, or are you talking about the DLC? Let me mute these guys.
Bright? Ah, well done, Walker. Hand them to me.
It's definitely worth the buy if you like this type of game. It's definitely worth the buy. My suggestion is if you do buy it, if you haven't played it before, it's got a ton of content right now.
This one's
Not yet. I've been trying to see if I want to play the actual game, since I enjoyed Skyrim.
Yeah, that's a lot of people like Skyrim that really didn't want to play this because they didn't, incorporate any dragons or anything like that. But with the new DLC, they do incorporate it, and it has been pretty fun so far. I fought a couple of dragons earlier on in this stream. If you like PvP too and like dungeon gameplay with like hard bosses and like dungeon raids, they have that aspect in the game. They have the PvP aspect in the game where you're in 3 like tribes, alliances, affiliations, whatever you want to call it. You get to choose which affiliation you want to be with each build. I don't know how many builds you can have up to as of right now. I think I've got like close up to 8 or 10 builds, but with each one that you make, you get to choose your alliance, and in that alliance you fight inside of the Cyrodiil. I think that's how you say it. It's right here in the middle. You get to fight to take over. Like the red starts up here, the yellow alliance starts up here, and then the blue will start down here, and you take over these little, you can't really see it right now unless you actually go into it, but these things that I'm highlighting over are actual like castles, and you go and you take it over, and you just keep pushing your way into trying to force takeover of the whole map. And it has a starting date, and you can start here. Let me see if I can actually go in there and see. I don't think I've been to one yet on this build. But right here, you'll have in the options screen where you want to go to the, here it is right here, I think, yeah. You go right here and see they have days, and also too with skills, like if you're like a new player, it'll allow you to join on the newer player campaigns. It's called campaigns, I guess. See, it says below level 50. You can join this one, and it shows that the estimate waits 1 minute. It's a 1-day campaign, whereas this one is a 30-day campaign where the battle lasts up to 30 days. And you try to take over, and this is your 3 alliances right here, the Aldemiri Dominion, Ebonheart Pact, and Daggerfall Covenant. You get to choose that as you make your character in the beginning, so you have to pay attention to that, to which one that you want to be in, because also with your friends, like if you have friends that play the game, they might be in a different one, and you go to play PvP, you're not going to be able to play with them. So, but you can make 3 different characters and with 3 different alliances. So if you have different friends with different alliances, you can play with them. But you can also do the what you call it's the I'm losing my train of thought right now. I've been up since pretty much 3 o'clock this morning, so I'm a little tired. But you can go do your dungeons with your friends too, and I don't think that you have to be in the same alliance to do dungeons, but they have like, beginner dungeons, and then they have some like really hard ones where you have to have like a healer, a DPS, and then somebody to soak up damage. I think you can have up to 4 people. 3, it's either 3 or 4. I think it might be 3, but you have like a DPS, a tank, and then a healer. And sometimes you can do it with other strategies, but lots of times that's what people do. They'll look for somebody that's a tank that can take, you know, a bunch of DPS on their body, and then also they'll have a healer that's really good, and then somebody that...
This actually sounds good. I'll probably get it this week. Until then, I'll watch you play laughing. I'll subscribe too.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm kind of new to this, but yeah, it definitely helps my channel grow to get it out to for other people to see. And also, I do play a lot of other games too, so if you like any other games, I have a ton of them that I play. I play anything from shooters to like Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game, God of War. Anything that you pretty much want to see, I play. Unless it's kind of like a strategy type game, as far as like fighting, like that new... I can't think of what that new game is called. Something... I can't think of what it's called. It's something like Swords or something like that, where it's like big strategy games. I'm not really into those. And I'm trying to find another mission. I'm getting distracted talking. Sorry, guys. Alright, how to figure... Alright, we're gonna have to find another mission. I guess I took that one out, so... There's one right there. But, here, I guess I can go and...
You play anything by Rockstar Games?
Oh, yeah. I've got Red Dead Redemption 2, I've got GTA 5. I haven't played those in a while. I like to try to, you know, stream a lot of the newer games and newer DLCs to, you know, try to keep people more involved with what's going on. But yeah, I play everything. I really love gaming. That's why I'm streaming, because I love to do it. So it's not really like, you know, kind of like a job or anything like that. It's something I like to do. It's just hard to get a lot of people in to subscribe, and so I can interact and talk and you know, have stuff to talk about and have stuff that people want to see. So slowly trying to grow, you know, to see what, you know, people want to watch.
I hope no one's hurt. 100 apologies, Walker, but the show is postponed for now. If you purchased a ticket, this one will gladly refund your gold. Oh, forgive Tahara. Her worry gets the
Because you're either really entertaining, or you have stuff that people want to watch, or you got to be really, really good at a game and be like professional. I'm pretty good at some of the games that I play, like Call of Duty. I feel like I'm pretty really competitive in that. I'll definitely probably stream some of that when that new Modern Warfare comes out. I like playing zombies too, but I haven't really done the zombies thing in a while. I feel like it's kind of died down too, so.
But do not let its silly name fool you. You seem capable. If you find Bertel, I will gladly share some of my profits with you.
Alright, we're just gonna read this off real quick. These little side missions I could go do. Y'all want to see some PvP action? I can go in there and show you what it's like if you want to see it.
Yeah, they say you gotta be really good or really funny to make it in the YouTube gaming industry laughing.
Yeah, just more entertaining, have stuff to talk about. You know, you also too being a really good video editor, which, I mean, it takes a really long time to edit videos. I have the equipment. I've got this.
Good luck, LOL.
Here, I'll show you something real quick. Yeah, I love doing it, so it ain't much of wanting to. But this is my gaming computer that I have with my stream. Let's see if I can get it back better, a little bit better to see. But that's my gaming computer setup that I have. I use for streaming and games. It's not too bad. You just gotta, you know, put stuff out that people want to watch. Be interactive, you know, be nice, don't be a
Looks very expensive.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty expensive. Got a 1080 Ti graphics card in there. That alone is like brand new. Is like $1,300.
Is it custom or original?
It's custom. I built it myself. Lure out. Hence, fine. Bertle. Alright, well, there's Bertle. What am I supposed to lure him out with?
Nice.
Oh, okay, I don't know. Hence, find food for Bertle. Okay, there we go. I didn't see that. Find food for Bertle. Here we go.
Jalar hopes you have a good reason for it. You're either the best dressed beggar I have. What? You want to buy?
See, you got little dumb side quests like this. I mean, they definitely put a lot of stuff in here for you. If you want a lot of the action, you gotta do a lot of the main missions. I can go back and do a bunch of the main quests. Alrighty. I'll go into the PvP section of it, let y'all check it out. I really need to go in there anyways to... You can unlock other skills by going in there. Alright. Let's try it out. Okay, I clicked... Oh. Also too, champion points. You'll see these once you get the game. You got your skills that you rank up for your character. With your magicka, and then you got your champion points. They didn't used to have these. They added these in like probably about a year into making it, and that's kind of where it took off. After you hit level 50, your rank is based off your champion points. So no CP period at all. Any players can join a campaign focus on future city. No leaderboard associated with the campaign include peership. I haven't been there in a while, so I'm gonna go with this one. See what happens. It puts you in a queue. You accept. It should send us off here in just a second. You can join back on these at any time throughout the quest. Like if you join the 30-day one, you leave and then join back and keep fighting. You don't have to stay in. It's pretty fun. You can get big old like siege weapons and cannons and all that stuff, and shoot and bust up castles and all that good stuff.
Welcome to Cyrodiil, soldier. Here to help out in the war? First, you need training. It starts with an easy task. Fangil waits at the western Elsweyr gate with munitions for the siege range. The Transitor's Shrine is the best way to get there and back. Veriniel can tell you more about it. If you think you don't need training, speak with Grand Warlord Sorkalin. Only she can excuse you from it. Go to Fangil.
Hold a moment, Walker. The Dominion needs you.
No time to talk, soldier.
I wasn't trying to talk to you anyways.
I have a war to direct, soldier. Speak with the others if you need orders. If you're
what even is the story?
Having completed training.
There's a bunch of different stories. Now you've got really it's a big intertwined story, but depending on which alliance you start with, it starts out different. You get what I'm saying? Because if you start out with the Yellow Alliance, it puts you in a different starting position, and you got to start doing those story quests. And then as you rank up, you get sent to the other places where if you were in the Red Alliance. So depending on what person you pick with the certain alliance, it'll start you on different certain stories.
Excellent. My latest order.
If that makes sense. Like right now, I just did the Elsweyr quest, which I was able to go there because it was just a DLC. But if I was just starting out with who I picked, I would have started like, let's see, I'll show you if it'll let me. So I went over here to start on this because it was a DLC, but normally you would have started right here. And then it would take you from here, and then it will add you like over here, and then to start doing these. And then once you've done all these quests in this area, it sends you up to like these areas. And then once you're done with those quests, it'll send you over here and to these main story quests, and you just gotta go through and do the whole thing. And also too, there's other places that they added in with DLCs like Clockwork City. You can do these. They've got this. I don't really know what this place is. I haven't even really done it, to be honest with you. I haven't played this game in quite a while. I just started up about a little bit over a week ago. But yeah, it just really depends on what alliance you start with. But like I was saying with the multiplayer with the PvP, you see how they have like I'm in the yellow, and the blue is taking over a majority of it, and right now they're fighting. Blue and yellow are fighting these castles right now, trying to take over these castles. But you can go and get siege machines and stuff like this right here and fight. And also too, while you're fighting on these, you can earn different skills just by being here.
There is much to do. The Elder Scroll of Altadoon has fallen into the unworthy hands of the enemy.
It's a really fun
Heroes are
game.
needed to recapture it.
If you're into any type of game like this, you'll really like this game. It does take time and like research and stuff. Like once you get to like the very bottom, research, like you get to research stuff for your headpiece, chest piece, feet, waist, shoulders. And to get all 9 traits, like when you get down to like the 9th trait, if you have ESO Plus, it takes like 28 days. So that is kind of a pain. It does take time. So I mean that's one of the things. Like this game takes a lot of time, a lot of grinding. Like if you're into, you know, having a grindy out game that has a lot of content to it that you're going to be playing for a really long time. If you really enjoy it, this is the game for you. I mean, it's got a ton of stuff.
That is the spirit. Our sappers have established a forward base in the city sewers. The position is defensible, but they need more troops. Here, this one will mark it on your map.
Alright, so let's go up here and get into this fight.
How is normal leveling?
It's fairly easy. Like I said, there's some spots where you can literally circle around and keep killing the same people, and it gives you a ton of XP. There's a few grind spots, and it's also easy for getting money because you'll need, like if you're trying to buy, like once you get your person's level 50 and you're at that max rank, you'll want to start buying stuff through the guild traders, because you can join a guild and you can post your stuff to sell in your guild, and then also too you can go around to the different guild traders and, you know, buy stuff from them. And you'll want to do that because there'll be stuff that is really rare to find and hard to find. You can go grind it out and try to look for that stuff too, and like certain like dungeon quests and PvE, PvP type dungeons. And it'll take you a while to get them lots of times, but sometimes you'll get lucky. But if not, and you want to just buy it, which is the easiest way to get it. You just, you know, do that, save up some money, do some missions, then go to the guild traders and just buy that type of armor that you want, or like chest piece or the jewelry. That's what I do lots of times. I'll just go and save up and, you know, farm some materials, because you'll want to farm materials anyways, as far as like crafting materials. And once you do, you can use that stuff to, you know, upgrade the stuff that you're either crafting or buying. And then also too, you can sell that type of stuff if you don't need it in the guild traders. Also too, you can upgrade your horses, upgrade stashes. I mean, it's got a ton of stuff. It's a very big game. It wasn't so big when it first came out, but they've added so much stuff to it over the years. It's become pretty ridiculous on how much you can do now. That's really one of the reasons why I got back into it, and I let it kind of grow some, so I can get back into playing it, because I didn't want to get back into playing it and then play it and be done with the game after, like, you know, a month of playing it, because there's nothing else to do. There's so much to do now, like, it'll take me a really long time to finish or get anywhere near finished of what I would be satisfied with playing it. Kind of like Destiny 2, like when I started playing Destiny 2, like, I got through the game so fast that I mean, I was burnt out on it after like 2 or 3 weeks of playing it, and I just haven't really touched it. This game, it wasn't really that, I played it for months, probably a good, almost a year, but then there wasn't very much DLC, so I got burnt out on it, and then I waited. I've got on it every once in a while to, you know, farm some stuff and see what all they've added, but I definitely waited until they added enough stuff to where I came back to the game.
Destiny, rip Anthem.
Yeah, I hated. I had such high expectations for Anthem. I've got Anthem, but they definitely lied to the community about what they were doing and how long they'd been developing the game. They said they've been developing the game for like 10 years or something like that, but they weren't developing the game. They lied. They actually only spent like 6 months developing the game. Okay, see, it's going down in here. I can't get in. How do I get in? Oh, snap. See, this is where it gets really, really hard. I thought, oh! I guess they took it over. Yeah, you can't. See, it gets crazy. It gets real crazy. Yeah. I thought that we were still fighting, but oh, see now it's been taken over. It was yellow when I was heading there, but now it is completely blue. So they have completely taken it over. But normally on these type of battles, you'll have like hundreds of people like clashing. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can find. I might not be in the right spot. Yeah, those weren't even people, like actual real people. Those were NPCs, but they're really difficult to kill. Under attack. How many 120 siege weapons. Alright, we're gonna try to go back. I don't know if anybody's really attacking. I didn't see nobody over there.
That one was real, he was a warden.
Yeah, they're they're crazy strong. Definitely with my character, he's only like a level 20 something, and I'm using level 6 armor, so I'm not really. I shouldn't really be over here, but
he had the bear.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I need to go craft some more armor and go ahead and grind up my character and finish him.
You got jumped, LOL.
Yeah, that definitely happened. What is that? Travel to lumber mill bow. I need to go here. I'm gonna go here real quick. They have some good spots that you can grind out in here too. I saw these places, these like this place. I can't remember where it was. I know it's like a little cave over here somewhere that you can go to. It's a good little spot. Only thing is like really hard to get up out of there and sell all your stuff, but if you find a good like grind spot with a bunch of like enemies, like zombies and stuff like that, where you can like train them and pretty much run them in a train and then get them all bundled up, and then use, you know, some good stuff like the Sith to take them all out real quick. It's really easy XP, like compared to like you can play a mission and it'll take you 30 minutes to complete it and get all your maybe even an hour sometimes, and you get just a little bit of XP, which it doesn't really rank you up that much.
So you can just war instead of quests?
Yeah, if you want, you can get on here and just war the whole time. Or you can walk around, like I said, and you can go to those one spots, grind those spots out, and just keep rotating. Like pretty much what you do is you rotate in a circle and kill. You kill enemies, little NPCs, and it drops loot for you, and it gives you a ton of XP. Here, I'll show you here in a second. I'll show you a spot. Let me go up here and talk to this guy, and I'll show you a spot real quick. But yeah, you can go in here and just PvP it the whole time. It ranks you up. You still get XP for your missions, doing missions on here. You also get alliance points too. And this is a real good place to get skill points. You get skill points. I can't remember exactly what you get skill points for. It's been a while, but like I said too, you can rank up your horse to make him run a lot faster. This horse is really slow because this is a new character. He's only got like 2% upgrade. And there's also skill trees. Let me see if I actually unlocked that. Oh, yeah, I did. Right here. I think this is it. There we go. Yeah. Helps you with your horse a lot, and then it also helps when you're running on the ground. I've been meaning to come here and unlock this skill. You know what's funny is I didn't even notice if that guy was an enemy or not. I just ran right past him. He could be following me right now. Oh, what? Alright, we're just gonna go over here. Lots of times people will sit up over here and wait for you to try to come into this place right here. That's interesting. I gotta talk to somebody first before it lets me go in. Alright. Well. Looks like we're taking this over. Guess I'm gonna go to it, help them out. Come on, fly.
Where do you get that horse?
You get a horse. You can either buy them or you normally get one off the beginning and through missions and stuff too. You just hold down the what you call the button. You got mounts here. I'll show you in just a second. Get away from these guys. Right here under your collections, you've got mounts right here. I've got a ton of different ones. The panther, this thing, bear. But you can unlock them. There's all kind of different mounts. Like, see, I've got this one. This is the one I've been using though. I don't know if it puts your points through, like if you change it, if it puts your points into the other one, so not 100% sure about that. Is this still under attack? No, I'm not like I'm gonna get all the way up here and it's not gonna be under attack no more. Oh yeah, somebody's attacking. Oh yeah, here we go. Got one. So he's got PvP stuff on right now. Whew. Yeah, he's got a PvP build. You can tell right there.
Nice, he tried to escape low.
But this is part of the PvP. I mean, you got a ton of people that come and attack, break down walls. Dang, I really don't want to. I guess I could revive there. This one might be closer. I guess I'll revive here. I'm literally using like level 6 armor. I shouldn't really be here right now, but it is fun. Just kind of been showing people in stream and stuff. This is not normally what I'd be doing, to be honest with you. Normally on this build, having a new build, I'd be doing some boring stuff, trying to grind out the character and get the character leveled up and get his armor and the materials for his armor as fast as I could. I'd have to go get me some coffee. So, are you playing on? How do you say your name? Terry? Terry Bits? Terry? I can't. It looks like it's spelled Terry.
Yup.
Okay. But what I was going to ask is, so are you on PS4 now?
Nah, be on PS4.
Okay. Well, if you want to, add me. And if you get the game, I can show you. I can bring you to the places where you can level up real quick. Help you out. We can go run some PvP. My PSN should be in the description of the video. Pretty sure I posted it in there. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, this is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. Oh my gosh. Where was I at? No, I was there. Why? I'm so confused. No, I wasn't. I was at this blue thing, so that's why I got... And I don't have any of those. Nope. Yeah, I do. I have a soul gem. Why can't I use it? Alrighty. Okay. Is that you right there? Oh. I'm actually gonna revive back here. Go ahead and start working on my character a little bit more. I need to go grab some coffee real quick too. What's up, my friend? Not much, man. Let's run a little PvP action for the stream on the old ESO. I was getting my ass handed to me though. I mean, there's different PvP areas now. I mean, different PvP for in different places. It's a way shrine. But yeah, they still got the Cyrodiil area, but they also have the Dungeon of Imperial City and the Dungeon of White Gold Tower. I think they have some other PvP areas too. City on the Brink. So it just really depends on what you're trying to play. I'm about to go up here and try to gain some more levels real quick and then hurry up and get my character up so I can start making some legit armor for my character, because I was getting demolished. I have green armor on with the level 6 armor that was just worthless. Yeah. No good.
My GF has my debit card QQ waiting for her to get back.
Okay. Was that you that added me?
So I can buy.
Talking to one of the people that are following my stream. They're messaging me on here. Terry, was that you that added me as a friend?
Yes.
Okay. It'll probably definitely take a little bit to download. It's a pretty big game. It wasn't too bad for me. I think it took like an hour. It's a pretty big game, that's for sure. Like, I can't remember how many gigabytes it was. I want to say it was like close to 60. This is one of those areas I was talking about. What'd you say? Peacekeeper? What's a Peacekeeper? Is that a shotgun? Oh, is that one of the DLC assault rifles? This sounds like the old one. That's one of the oldest assault rifles off Black Ops 2, isn't it? How do you get it? How do you unlock it? Wow. I need to, Oh, a supply drop? Aha. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, yo? I figured, why do I have to keep chatting, typing in the chat if I can just show the target?
Yeah, do that. Oh, I'm about to die.
I gave my girl my debit card. Posting back it. She said, I'm only going to be an hour. It's literally been about 6 hours.
That's when you tell her that she need to message you the number. Like, I need that card number so I can buy this game. Oh, she ain't answering the phone? Oh, man. That's dirty.
I called her on Facebook. I called her on the phone.
That's how it is.
She was supposed to be bringing me Chinese food for lunch. It's probably dinner time.
Man, she better come through on that one. So you need those the noodles, the crab ragoons, it all. Are you still watching the stream right now?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, see this area? This is what I was talking about, like how you pretty much pull. You do the same little rotation. What you're doing is just pulling, and then that guy's distracted over there at random. But yeah, you're just farming these guys. There's some other areas that are better. Right now, I don't really have the. Let's see, you're just pulling these guys. See, 1,100 XP. Normally, you get about 2 point. Well, that's if you got the experience scroll. You get about 1.5 without it. But I normally have food to boost my stats.
They add vampire and werewolf. I saw something about that.
Yeah. They got you can turn into a vampire or a werewolf. The vampire is more for a magicka build, and your werewolf is more of your stamina build. They have different. The vampire gives boost to magicka, and the only downfall with that is like your real what you call it, fire, vulnerable to fire attacks. There is some armor that helps with that. I mean, it's still decent to use, and it's still fun to try. Wish I could see my level.
So if I wanted to go a necromancer but use a dagger and a shield, should I do like a hybrid build with a bit of stamina and magic?
What you're gonna do if you're gonna use a necromancer, you'll probably use a different class. So like I'm using, well, really you could use this class too with the Khajiit, because they do stamina and magicka. But if you want to use something that takes more advantage of stamina, I can't remember what all has the best for stamina.
Khajiit, Red Guard.
Yeah, Red Guard. Stuff that's going to be more legit for a sword play and stamina build. So you would want to use that certain class for that.
Okay, so to balance it out, I should go like a Red Guard necromancer, but then go vampire so I can also get the magic buffs.
I mean, if you're trying to do like a kind of half-half build, you could do that. But usually you want to stick to one area that you're trying to focus on. You don't want to spread it out too far, because then it could become weak in certain areas. So, I mean, it just really depends on what you're trying to do. You can try anything, really. You could try what you're trying to go for and then reset anytime that you want. You just got to make sure you have the money to do it, which, like I said, doing what I'm doing, it's pretty easy to grind out, get you a little bit of money and XP.
Okay. So I see your staff, it has that lightning ability. Is that the only ability it has? Or
No,
all
you can get a flame staff, an ice staff, lightning staff, and a healing staff, I believe.
Do you switch those during battle, or do you set it up?
You can switch in battle. Like right now, I can go to the healing staff right now and switch over like this. See, I just haven't used this. I've been trying to rank up my destruction staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can hold 2 weapons. Once you hit level 15, you're able to hold 2 weapons. Normally, like when people are using sword and shield, they'll have a bow. They'll use a bow to do range attacks, to like pull in people like I'm doing right now. So this is the
melee build. It's based on your stamina, right? How much are you will attack?
Weapon damage, and yeah, you also got certain like stats you can use with certain things with the Munda stones. Oh, he's gonna go away. Yeah, the Munda stones you can base it off of like. Well, it's Munda stones, and then also to your build type, like certain armor sets will give you certain things that are like, let's say you've got one set that will base like your weapon or your weapon or your spell damage. Oh dang it! And whichever one's higher, that's what it'll base off of. So let's say you've got 300 weapon damage, but you also got 3,000 spell damage. So it's gonna make your spell damage and your weapon damage at 3,000. It's gonna put whatever is higher, and it's gonna make both of them that DPS for both.
So it doesn't matter what type of weapon it is. It's just based on that set.
It just depends on your build. Like there's a bunch of different sets that you can get for crafting, but also there's a bunch of different sets that you can get through like dungeons and through PvP and stuff that you can get that are rare and that'll help with more with PvP. But if you're just crafting, I mean, just have to have somebody. I can craft stuff for you, like if you want some stuff that you'll have to help me get some of the material and money to buy the material, and then I could craft that set for you. You can look them up and go to craftable sets, because I'm pretty much maxed out on all my researches.
Oh, hold on. My girl's calling me.
Alright. Oh, you're good. What's going on, chat? Drop a comment down below. Say what's up. I need a drink. I need to get some coffee. I'm tired of shit. What you playing, Pat? You playing multiplayer? TDM? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably about to get off the stream myself. I've been streaming for quite a while. Let's see, where's the stable master at? Is this...
Like, I gotta pick her up. Her phone is dying, and she can't call an Uber because it's gonna die, and she won't know when they're gonna get there. So
Alright, yeah.
Pick her up.
Oh, you good? Yeah, hit me up, man, if you need some help.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright, man.
Peace out.
Peace. Carpenter. Grandmaster. Yeah, I need to make some more food. Cause man, I was getting worked. I'm gonna go and get rid of all this crap. It ain't really no good. Man. That's pretty nice. Alright, stream. I'm gonna close it down for the day. Part 4 will be back on tomorrow. I will see y'all later. Peace.